This is Mr. George Gibbs, and he is a member of the East Bay Stand Down Executive Committee. Hi, George. How you doing?
I'm good, thank you.
Good. He has something you want to say to the veterans and also the public at large.
I'd like to thank all the veterans who have come out to this activity, and especially the ones who are post 9/11. Those guys who are here really need the help who are here. And there are also the Vietnam veterans who are here, who are being a lot older. They need the help also. But this event is for all veterans. But once again, I'm glad to see the younger veterans taking advantage of this. And I'm glad and proud to be a part of this event.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. That was Mr. George Gibbs, and he is one of the executive board members at the East Bay Stand Down.
Thank you.
Have a good day.
Hello, I'm Tobias Goodlife. I'm a disabled veteran, 100%. I am prior Army. I served from 97 to 2007. I got injured over there. I was in a coma for like 3 years, and when I woke up, I just been living every life, just trying to be the best me I can be at all times. I come out here to the East Bay Stand Down. I was a participant. I was homeless for some years, and I didn't have a lot of my military services, and there wasn't a lot going for me. So it took me a couple times. I came to these stand downs. The first stand down I went to was the East Bay Stand Down, and it was bad. I didn't make it the whole time. There was a lot of good people, but there wasn't enough people that could understand the place where I was at that time. So it took me about 10 stand downs, but it got to the point where I was able to get all my services. There's a few good people that really just went the extra mile to help me so that I was able to get the things that I needed to get. And so now here I am in a position. This is my first year as a tent leader. And I really wanted to come out here and help the soldiers in a way that I've been helped. I wanted to work with the ones that have trouble getting the help. There's some of them been here so many times, and they're coming back because they need the services that they can't get. And my goal is to be here for them, to help everybody with any connections or anything that I have, to help them so that they can be in a position where I'm at now.
Okay, now I want you to tell the audience where exactly is this that we are now.
Where we at right now, this encampment, this is the East Bay Stand Down. We're in the Dixon Fairgrounds. It's a event where they have homeless and disabled soldiers come out, and they get them linked in with, not soldiers, but veterans. Get them linked in with all their services, from education to employment to freaking their benefits. Some veterans aren't even getting any benefits, so it gets their medical, people who haven't been able to get dental, or and it gets hot meals for 4 days. They give them some clothes and help them with legal services, and they all come out as volunteers, like 300 and something volunteers come together to try to help the veterans get the services that they need.
And where do your pool of volunteers come from?
Oh, they come from all over. They come from, we got dentists, electricians, we got people, just normal everyday people like you and me. Anybody who wants to help, all they have to do is log on to the Stand Down website and volunteer for one that they want to help.
And this is a strictly veterans thing?
Stand Down is for veterans, but you don't have to be a veteran to volunteer to help.
Okay.
All
right. So now, is this the stand down being held in Pleasenton? Are there any other stand downs in the state going on at this time, or do you know?
Well, there's all sorts of stand downs coming up. We have the Alameda County. Not the Alameda County. We got the Pittsburgh. The Pittsburgh Antioch stand down. I think that's coming up in October. We have North Bay stand down coming up. We have Sacramento. Stand Down. If you go onto the Stand Down website online, you can find it. All you have to look down is on Stand Down, you know, and you'll get our veteran Stand Down. You look that up on Google or whatnot, and you'll get a list. Whatever state you're in, there should be a Stand Down.
So now these people are going to be here for the entire weekend?
Yes, everybody's enclosed in. It's an enclosure, so we keep everybody in. We help with sobriety too and safety that way. But you come in on a Thursday and you leave out on Sunday.
What about AA meetings? Do you have those?
We have AA meetings. We have NA meetings. We have chaplains here for spiritual. We have spiritual. We have chiropractors and therapy dogs, dental, vision.
Sounds like a big event here.
It's a whole lot of stuff. A lot of people coming together to help veterans.
So approximately how many people you think you have out for this weekend's turnout?
Well, like I said, we got over 300 volunteers and we have like 463 participants, not counting the walk-ins.
Okay.
We've had about 10 or 15 walk-ins. Our goal is not to turn any veteran away.
Good.
Just to help everybody that we can help.
Great, sounds great. And what's in your future?
Me?
Yep.
Help more. My goal is to help as many veterans as I can.
Okay.
You know, so you'll see my face at some more stand downs, you know.
Okay.
As for me, I'm doing well, you know. Stand Down helped me. So as you can see, I'm in a good position now and I'm doing film and you know.
So
well.
let's let everybody know who you are once again.
Me, I'm Tobias Goodlife, One Sexy Guy Production, Unhinged Films.
Hey, thank you very much. Appreciate it. Take care and have a good one.
My name's Thomas Fulton. I'm a U.S. Army veteran. Here at the Stand Down, being the tent leader. Our job is just to make sure that every vet in our tent gets every services that they need, and everything that needs to happen here, we make sure it happens.
So you say in your tent, how many people you have in tent,
We
Tom?
got 12 people in our tent this week.
Okay, and how many tents you got up?
We have over 20 tents.
Okay, all right. So, and then you have other participation from outside people that come through?
Yes, sir. We have over 2,300 volunteers coming through this facility.
Oh, okay. That sounds wonderful.
That's pretty crazy for less than 500 participants.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. So you were in the United States Army?
Yes, sir.
And how long were you in the Army?
3 years.
And where did you go? Where were your tours?
I was stationed in Fort Lewis, Washington, and deployed to Afghanistan.
And how long you stayed in Afghanistan?
Of a year.
I have a nephew who's been to Afghanistan 3 times. He's on his 3rd tour of duty. I see you didn't want to take that route, huh?
Maybe not 3.
Okay, so you're from California, or?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Born and raised in Long Beach, California, and then moved up here a few years ago.
So what do you think about the Bay Area?
I like it. It's expensive.
Yeah, okay, I got you. So are you going to come back to next year's Stand Down?
Absolutely.
Good.
Absolutely. This is my fourth year as a tent leader, and the year before that I was a participant.
That's fantastic. That's great. And if I might ask, what did they do for you?
They got me set up. I was homeless about 5 days before the stand down, and they got me all set up, got me lined up with some schooling and doing other stuff, and yeah, they set everything up.
You're looking good, man. Hey, thank you very much, Tom. We really appreciate it. He's taking care of our tent folks, and God bless him.
Thank you, guys.
All right, babe.
Come on out.
Gotcha.
My name is Dennis Gully. I'm here at the Stand Down in Pleasenton. Came down because, one, I needed some dental work that I couldn't afford, and the VA wouldn't do it. I need some housing issues settled. And really that's about it for me, but the VA couldn't help me with those issues, and the Stand Down would. I'm here, I'm enjoying myself. They treat me right, they feed you good. They've given you clothing items. The people are great down here. I don't know what to tell folks, but if you have those issues, they need to come to the Stand Down. Get it solved.
Okay, now let's get back to your issues. So they couldn't help you with your housing issues, or is that what you were?
My dental issues. The VA in California will only pull teeth. They will not do any cosmetic dental work until you're at 100%. so they wouldn't do any of the work. I come to the stand down, they will do it, and then they'll send the paperwork to the VA, and the VA will finish the work.
Oh, okay.
Right?
All right.
So
that's a little more long, drawn-out process, but at least you get it done.
exactly.
Now, what was the other issue that you had?
Well, the housing work is I have a place, but I'm going to have to move in about 6 months, and I can't afford to move. This is San Francisco. You got to come up with ungodly amounts of money just to move, and I don't have that. So they're going to help me with that issue. Give me a place to stay. I don't know what they're going to do exactly, but they said they can help me.
So you feel good about the whole situation?
Oh, definitely.
That's good. That's great. That's really great. How many people you think you have out here today? Well, this weekend.
Oh, I'd say at least 2,500.
Okay. All right. Okay. So we had about 2,500 people coming through here at the Pleasenton Fairgrounds in Pleasanton, California.
Yes.
And this young man is one of the people that are participating in the celebration here of the veterans stand down.
That's right.
Well, stand down started, I think, back around the Vietnam War. Are you a Vietnam veteran?
No, I'm a Desert Storm veteran.
Oh, okay. All right. And how long were you there?
I was in the country for about a year.
And that was your only tour?
That was my only tour.
Okay. All right. Good. All right. We'd like to thank you very much for contributing to this hopefully informative mini documentary, and we're going to place it wherever we can to make sure that people get a chance to see it. And we thank you once again for participating.
Thank you very much.
Have a good one.
Stand Down Legal 2018. For the last 15 years, I've been trying to make time to get my record expunged. To all the praises due to the universal justice, the judges this morning expounded my record of 20 years back till today, and I can continue to work at San Francisco County Jail's Veterans Pod, teaching a class in Buddhism. Thank you so very much for this opportunity to tell you guys justice is working in all of our lives. We just don't know it. Thank you.
Now tell them who you are one more time.
My name is Ambi Hall. I'm a Vietnam era Navy veteran. I reside in San Francisco, California, and I'm an SGI Buddhist.
And he just added this on to his regular tape. Thank you very much. Take care.
Good afternoon. My name is Ambi Hall, presently living in San Francisco, and this is 2018.
Can you raise your hat just a little bit? Just a little
Stand
bit.
down.
There you go.
It's 2018 stand down. Stand down is a term that's used for combat veterans to take a break from the front lines in the rear. Now it's time for veterans that have been back home for a while to take a stand down, and it's retreat. So this is the 2018th. I've been to this particular stand down in Pleasanton 5 times. They're getting it right after a while. They're getting it right. What's supposed to be done, they're getting it right, because now they start asking veterans for their participation. Hopefully, the younger veterans won't even need a stand down. Everything will be provided in their discharge when they get out.
So the purpose of the stand down is to provide services to the veterans that come out here.
Exactly.
Okay. All right.
So some of the services primarily are supposed to uplift a veteran and help him get on his feet. Out of the 2 million Vietnam vets, there's only 800,000 of us left now. The rest have departed, don't need the services, but the younger guys from Iraq, Afghanistan, and any other conflict, it hasn't impacted them yet. Their lives have not came apart at the seams. They'll be coming to a stand down one day, but everything is pretty good for them right now. Vietnam vets still trying to get the benefits from the VA. The VA has now allowed and quit fighting swords to plowshares their right to serve veterans. They're doing a fantastic job because they're a nonprofit. And they're in the grassroots of many cities, especially Oakland and San Francisco. Thank you so much, Michael Blicker, who happened to be on the Senate subcommittee hearings with Barack Obama for homeless veterans, the congressional hearings. And Barack was the first president in the history of the United States to say, no more homeless veterans. Thank you so much, Barack. The unique thing that happens at Stand Down is that my personal experience is that I get a lot of information from other veterans that I didn't even know about services, about resources that I didn't know about. You won't get them from the VA. There's some kind of information. It comes word of mouth. I think that's a unique thing about veterans camaraderie, is that some guys don't know about the services, but one thing for sure, if you're a sincere veteran and you're sincere about yourself and your benefits, you pass information on because it's so hard to find. I'd like to send kudos to Jackie Spear, Congresswoman Jackie Spear, Congresswoman Barbara Lee, Congresswoman Barbara Boxer, who have lent a great help to veterans fighting to get their benefits. This battle of homeless veterans is not over. In San Francisco, the rents are so high. I'm real shocked that a lot of veterans didn't show up because we have a lot of homeless veterans. Rent's so high now in San Francisco. The cost of living is so high. I don't know what's going to be happening to our HUD-VAST vouchers. I hope they become available way before November, what the VA saying. But I hope some congresswoman or some politician hears this cry. We need those HUD-VAST vouchers in San Francisco. We needed them last year, 2 years ago. We need them.
What do those allow you to do?
HUD-VAST allows you to find you a place, permanent place to live. And Section 8 pays most of the rent, the VA Section 8. But now that we have a new president in, he put a cut on the HUD-VAST vouchers. For whatever reason he did that, I think it's unfair, inhumane, and I think Congress ought to slap him on his wrist for doing that, because we're just starting to get our feet into permanent housing. Housing is so hard to find in California now because of the tech boom, especially the Bay Area. I don't think that many of us are going to make it to permanent residency in the Bay Area because of no HUD-VAST vouchers. But here's a cry out to all the service providers, especially on the grassroots. Use your political savvy that you might have with any politician in Washington and let them know there's a great need for the HUD-VAST vouchers in the Bay Area. Additionally, Stand Down is a place where you can meet other veterans that have similar problems, and some kind of way this information just comes out of our system. It just comes out of us very humanistically. We're not fighting nobody to get the information, but the information is gladly given by a veteran to another veteran. Kudos to Swords to Plowshares for the last VA Mental Health Summit held in San Francisco. If Swords hadn't have been there, I'd have felt like nothing was accomplished. It was basically information giving program summit for veterans to attend. I counted maybe 5 veterans, but some of the speakers from the community, especially the MCs from Source to Plowshares, made it a worthwhile event for me to attend. Whereas most of the VA spokespeople are just like robots, no humanity, statistics and numbers, writing it down. And it made me feel like all they're concerned about is with the numbers. And the reason why there were so many nonprofit organizations at this past mental health summit is because they have a lot of veteran clientele all of a sudden. Because the VA just not putting out the grassroots effort to these nonprofits. So the veterans are turning to the nonprofits instead of dealing with the monstrosity of 320,000 employees and a $170 billion budget of the VA. They'd rather go to the community groups, which seem to be very empathetic and sympathetic to our needs. As we go older and Vietnam era veterans, the community now, especially nonprofit organizations, are standing up. They want to help because they see our plight. Where's the VA? You do good work, VA. Doing what? Our health care. And that's about it from what I can see. I don't see you going out and educating the nonprofits how they can be instrumental, or even getting guys the benefits that they do. Every time I talk to somebody, some veteran, especially Vietnam, you getting the benefits, man? The VA denied me again. Well, that's to be expected. It's a big bureaucracy, and you might have slipped through the cracks. I don't think any one person, case manager, a benefit counselor, deliberately denied you. That's the way the bureaucracy works. And I ask all veterans, don't you give up on yourself. You got to fight to get your rights. We're not born on this planet not to fight to get our happiness. You got to fight for your happiness. And with that, I thank you very much for this opportunity to spend a little bit about stand down. This stand down, I got something I really needed, was a pair of eyeglasses that I couldn't get at the VA because they said my vision didn't change after surgery. I came here, talked to the doctor. He said, I'm gonna get you a pair of new glasses so I can see a little bit better. I understand that as I grow older, my glaucoma disease is gonna get worse, but we're trying to stabilize it. But I'd like to send kudos to one thing from the VA that I really appreciate is that I had to go to WBRC in Menlo Park, Western Region Blind Center. It's the one place in the VA system that I know scientifically and spiritually, they don't leave nobody behind. They try to get that blind veteran with a vision impairment or blind, all the resources available. And I appreciate their compassion, their benevolence, and their professional integrity in making sure that I can learn how to live with one eye. And I thank WBRC for that. And with that, I wish you happy stand down and aloha.
And once again,
my name is Ambi Hall, and thank you very much.
Thank you, Mr. Hall.
My name is Nate Harrison, and I'm 70 years old. I'm a Vietnam veteran. I got drafted way back in 1969. Got out in 1971. I got out and I went right back to work. I never came to the VA until 1999. I should have came before because I was suffering from post-traumatic stress and really didn't know what post-traumatic stress was. People say something wrong with you if you come back from Vietnam, but I didn't think nothing was wrong with me until I got addicted to drugs, gambling and rambling, and lost my family, lost my job, and here I was. In 1969, they had diagnosed me with prostate cancer. That's the first time I came to the VA, but I've been coming ever since. I've been to a number of stand-downs, and I really don't need any benefits, but my wife loves to come out here and the camaraderie with the veterans, and I like to come out myself.
Now there are women veterans out here also, right?
Yes, there are women, and they do have I didn't see very many, if any, children, but they normally have children out here also. And you can bring your pet out here, and they'll take care of your pet.
Okay.
But I came as a getaway and to fellowship with the veterans. I'm a chapter commander of Disabled American Veterans in Berkeley, Chapter 25. And we advocate, DAV, if you don't know about it, is Disabled American Veterans, and we advocate for veterans. And we provide free counseling and veterans benefit services. It's over 1 million members strong. It's a national organization. They have chapters in every state and members in every state. And DAV helped me to get my benefits. I didn't know I had post-traumatic stress. I have invisible disability, post-traumatic stress, diabetes, hearing loss. And even when I went in the service, I had kind of damaged my shoulder. So I have a 0% rating for my shoulder from being aggravated as to why I was in the service. People might not realize and recognize that, but you can claim a disability for something that you went in the service with, and the service aggravated, like carrying rifles on your shoulder, being around a lot of loud noises, ringing in your ears, or hearing loss, even just going through basic training. They didn't have things in place for you to cover your ears up and all that. And even when you play with the pogo sticks, you get upside the head. You can have some kind of form of traumatic brain injury. But
you're a Vietnam veteran?
Vietnam veteran. Yes.
What years did you serve?
I served from November '69 to November 7th, 1970. My unit came home in October of 70, and then I had to go up to the 25th Infantry for 1 month. I typed up awards and decorations, even though they sent me over there as an infantry fighter. The thing that got me to typing up awards and decorations was they changed the awards program at that time. At first they was just giving away 1 award for 1 year's service. Then they started giving away 1 Archon for 5 months, 1 for 10 months, and 1 for your 12 months. So it was a godsend for me. It possibly saved my life. I didn't really want to go into service at that time because in 1968, blacks were the main ones on the front line, and they were getting killed in proportionate to their numbers. And I didn't think I had a fight against a Vietnamese that was 10,000 miles away, and here I was born and raised in Oakland. I'm fighting right there in the community, just to survive, not getting equal treatment, and first one's killed, and the last one's hired, and the first one's fired. So that's my story. I hope it's beneficial to some, but there's a ton of services here at the stand downs. They want to give a person an opportunity to access numerous benefits, housing benefits, compensational benefits. They got haircuts out here. They have massages out here. They kind of pamper the vets, showing their appreciation to the veterans. Clothing giveaway, and it's just a fun event, and that's the reason I'm here. I know some veterans feel that I might be taking the spot of some other veterans, but I was told that just your presence here can uplift some veterans that don't know about different things.
Of course, yeah.
Yeah. So,
And I feel the same thing. I think this is a wonderful forum for us to get together and share ideas,
right,
share thoughts, and share inspiration.
right. Yeah.
So you said you brought your wife out also. Is she a veteran?
She's not a veteran, but she's been going through the post-traumatic stress with me. We've been together.
So that makes her a veteran.
Yeah, that makes her a veteran.
That'll work.
She's not a veteran. Right.
That'll work.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is Mr. Nate
Harrison, Oakland, California.
From Oakland, California.
Yeah.
And also a DAV member and veteran. So we are at the Pleasenton stand down, and our guest has just told us what his experience here at the stand down is, and we hope that you will have a chance to experience this yourself if, of course, you are a veteran or if you know a veteran.
Right.
So we appreciate all your efforts, and thank you very much, Nate. We appreciate you coming on.
You're welcome.
God
bless you all.
Take care. Thank you.
My name is Paul Noble. I think this is a great event. I couldn't ask for better help.
Okay, so is this your first stand down, Paul?
No, I went to one about 10 years ago.
Where was that?
It was in the East Bay, but it wasn't here. I can't remember where it was.
So have you managed to get everything that you needed?
Yeah, the VA's giving me problems, but it's not these guys' fault. It's not Swartz's fault.
Oh, good.
The VA say I'm not a veteran. So I have to fix that on Monday.
Okay, all right. Okay, Paul, thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Really appreciate it.
My name is Willard Cormier, and I'm a participant in the East Bay Stand Down, of which all of your veterans seem anxious to come to what they consider not necessarily a handout, but a hand up, which is why I do. I came here needing some immediate help with dental and vision issues, of which it took me 3 months to try to get that resolved. I came here and it was done in less than an hour. This is what we need to assist our veterans in getting on the right track. Let it be known that they do not turn anyone down. I've been to the last 5, and I came under late registration. They don't turn anyone away. Probably your best witness to understand that this is a known community of which you have a unique group of individuals that make it their point to do this as a reunion. They love assisting the veterans in every way. They're the hardest working people I've ever seen in my life. And the one benefit that they have is giving back to the veterans. Everything that's done to them is accompanied with thank you. They can't say it enough, but then I can't get tired of hearing it. I had some issues with drug rehabilitation, homelessness, financial issues, education, to name a few. I'm sure there's a lot more. I just haven't needed it. But the veterans seem to be able to get things done in a more timely manner than they would going through the system. Nothing but praise for the people that organize this, from the top on down. You're treated like humans instead of animals. Not once did anyone look down on me as needing the help. I haven't been homeless, but I've had issues to where I could very well be homeless if I didn't get them resolved.
So you've attended other stand downs before?
I've attended just about the last 8 years of stand downs.
And this one is being held in Pleasenton. Are they all held here in Pleasenton?
There's other ones in Dixon, Antioch. From what I understand, there's going to be one for the first time in Monterey. I plan to attend that one as well. I plan to attend that one as a volunteer.
I heard some staff talking today. They were saying that every county in California should hold a stand down at one time or another.
This is how you reach the veterans. This is a unique way. The veterans have a community where they pass this information, so it gets brought around. I heard about this one while I was riding BART. They've always said you can come here with nothing, and I didn't have anything, so I just deterred my mission and came directly here. And as a result, I'm leaving here, taking care of some things that I didn't think would be able to be done in a timely manner. Nothing but praise for the people that organized this situation.
Very good, very good. So, if you're going to suggest something as a, you know, how people go about volunteering for this, how do they become involved?
I'd say stay aware of the internet. Just about everything you need to know, you can do on the internet, from volunteering to finding out what the schedules are, to transportation to and from the stand down. So, if you plugged into your hospitals, then some of the counselors will assist you in participating.
So can the general public donate to your
The general public can donate whenever they need to. There are a lot of the things that are put into play are donated by general public or corporations.
And they would do that through the standby organization.
All of these organizations feel like they are getting an opportunity to give back as well. The whole point being give back to the veterans.
So how many people do you think there were out here?
My estimate was about between 400 to 500 people. It's a lot. That was a lot less than I've seen in prior years.
And this was a 4-day event?
It's a 4-day event.
So when are you guys going home?
We're going to be going home about midday Sunday. Transportation will be provided to get back home as well.
Okay.
All right.
Now you mentioned earlier that they're going to be having this another stand down in Monterey.
In Monterey.
And that'll be when?
That's next month.
Okay.
October the 14th, I think, for 4 days. Yeah, same format. I'm sure the same individuals will be there, but it gives the area people in Monterey a chance to give something back. They seem to relish this opportunity to participate and help.
Fantastic. So can you tell us just briefly just some of the items that you were given as sort of the part of the program?
They
don't mind?
gave me a full complement of hygiene supplies, clothing, work outfits. There's resources for you to go and get clothes to go to interviews. They do all your medical issues. They give you a complete checkup if you need it.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
That sounds good. Okay, well, so this is Mr. Will Cormier, and he's been kind enough to sit with us for a few minutes and give us an interview about the stand down.